First off, let me start with an apology. I meant to do these recordings every 2 weeks, but I've been on a lot of travel here lately, so please forgive me for that. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. I recently got to enjoy an 1,800-hour car ride to Michigan with the family. Okay, seriously, it was only 10 hours, but still. I packed my SP along with me for the ride, and a few interesting Game Boy games, so expect Game Boy titles here for the next few weeks. X-Men Reign of Apocalypse hit the GBA scene in 2001. Releasing at a time when beat-em-ups were kind of falling in popularity, the game received lukewarm reviews. Reign of Apocalypse puts you in control of either Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, or Rogue on their way back from the Mojo universe, when suddenly they find themselves in an alternative universe where Apocalypse is in control. Each of the 4 protagonists has their own unique ability. Wolverine excels at close combat, Cyclops has long-range laser blast, Storm sends out tornado projectiles, and Rogue has a charge ability. So basically just stick to Wolverine and Cyclops because Storm and Rogue kind of suck. It's your standard beat 'em up controls. You have your punch, your jump, your super move, and an ultra move. That is, if you press A and B both buttons at the same time, you'll do an ultra attack that drains some of your health. But the amount of damage your character takes depends on who you're playing as. For example, while playing as Wolverine doing this move, it tanked my health. But with Cyclops, I could spam it all day for some odd reason. So yeah, just play as Cyclops. Enemies included really all-star cast here. You have Generic Robot Guy, Pepsi Man, Scuba Steve, all the greats. The bosses of each level consist of other well-known X-Men characters that are now working for Apocalypse. I really had hoped that some of these characters had been unlockable, a slightly missed opportunity if you ask me. One of the funniest things about this game is getting hit by an enemy projectile. They move the pace of a damn snail, but for some reason when they hit you, you fly off to the freaking moon. I mean, seriously, how the hell does that even happen? I laugh every time I see it. Also, what is with the way Rogue walks? Like, this whole alternative universe is one big fashion show catwalk. It's hilarious. But I went off topic enough. Back to the game itself. The game is quick and actually relatively simple, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I was able to complete my first playthrough in about 45 minutes to an hour. Honest fact, I beat most of the game while my wife went grocery shopping. Being short in nature actually kind of helps this game, because near the end, the repetitive that comes with all brawlers is slightly kicking in. At least it was for me. After each level, you're given a few points to build up your characters. Invest your points into vitality and strength, that's all you're going to need. Graphics and audio are well enough to enjoy. Sure, they could be better, but well enough works for a game you're going to be finishing in an hour anyway. So, final thoughts on this one. If you're an X-Men fan, check it out. You'll see plenty of familiar faces and places. Or maybe if you're a fan of beat-em-ups or just quick games to pick up and put down, also jump in on this one. If you don't have an hour to kill or the gameplay in this video just doesn't do it for you, pass on it. Find something else to spend an hour on. Hopefully you all have enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Hopefully.